Good morning.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yes, good
Um,
morning.
Anna said she'll be late. She'll be up. She'll take some time. Her laptop is taking time.
Okay. Okay. So everyone, good morning. Abigail, Hannah, Jahuan, Ezekiel, everyone, good morning.
Morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
Very good morning. Very good morning. Jahuan, good morning. Abigail, new house?
Yes, sir.
Ah, that's why network is good. Okay. So we were doing what we were doing. Chapter number 17, I guess. Yes, we are doing chapter number 17. So yesterday we learned one theorem. So Ezekiel, please tell me that theorem, please. Yesterday which theorem we learned?
Sir,
Yeah,
what did you ask?
I'm asking that yesterday we did one theorem. What is that theorem?
Which one, sir? I don't know.
Very good. Okay, so Hannah,
Let me just get my book. We're actually all done with code, so I'm just going to look up something.
yesterday you wrote the notes. You didn't wrote the notes?
I wrote notes. I have to get my book. We're all of gold, so I just look up.
Ezekiel, I mean, do self, like read it up. Okay. So Anushka, yesterday we learned one theorem. What is that theorem?
The perpendicular thing.
Yeah,
The
tell me.
the radius is perpendicular to the tangent. That is,
Yeah, the radius is perpendicular to the change. Okay. Now we will learn one more theorem. Now we will learn one more theorem. Today we'll learn one more theorem. Theorem. Okay. Now the theorem says like there is a circle and there is a point like here. Like this here is the point. And I'll put the name as A. I will put the name as A. So this theorem says that only two tangents can pass through from one point. Only two tangents can pass through from one point. Not more than that. If A is an external point, then only two tangents can pass through from A. Like it will go through A also and it will be a tangent also. Okay? Any external point, if you will put here or if you will write here name as Q. So from this also, only two tangents can pass, not more than two. For example, if you're not believing, I'll make a Q. And if I will make a tangent, so you can see here that only two tangents are going through a point Q, not more than that. So this is what tangent, the second theorem says. Understood, guys? Yes or no? Only two tangents can pass through from an external point, not more than that. So the theorem says that from an external point, two tangents can be drawn to a circle. From an external point, two tangents can be drawn to a circle. This is the truth. Write it down. If you didn't understand, ask me. Can? Okay. Abigail, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Uh, now, now, do you know congruency of triangle? Anybody know congruency of triangle? Jahovan, Hannah, Abigail, anybody knows about congruency of triangle?
When two triangles have the same measure, right?
Yeah, might be. Ezekiel, do you know congruency of triangle, Abigail?
Is it like both the triangles have the same measurement and one triangle is congruent to the other?
Yeah. It's type of same type of. Okay, so we'll do a revision on congruency of triangles. First put a like it's not in your book. It's not much related to this chapter, but it is related. So that's why we have to put a separate topic as a congruency. Congruency of triangle. It is a topic called as congruency of a triangle. Okay, so first of all, we'll understand. Don't make it. I'll give you time to understand this and to write it. See, for example, there are two triangles are there. I will write this side. This is 2 centimeter. This is 2 centimeter. This is 8 centimeter. This is 8 centimeter, and this is 5 centimeter. Right. So congruency of a triangle means that the triangles that are equal in measurement. Okay. Congruency of triangle means they are or triangles that are equal in measurement. The measurement can be equal in size or equal in angle. So, because of equal in size and equal in angles, they are congruent to each other. And if they are congruent to each other, then they then remaining sides and angles are also equal. Then remaining sides and angles are also equal. So we'll take one example. So like here you can see that this is 2, this is 2. This is 5, this is 5. This is 8, this is 8. Now if I will put like one triangle is this and another triangle is this, then they will overlap on each other because they are congruent. So basically congruent things used to be overlap on each other because they have equal in area, equal in sides and equal in angle. Understood? Yes? Okay. Now, congruency of triangle can be proved by first is triple S, which is also called as side, side, side. Second is SAS, which is also called as side, angle, side. Second is ASA, which is angle, side, angle. And the fourth one is RHS, which is right, angle, hypotenuse. Right. So, we'll not go much deep in this chapter or topic, just you understand it like this. There are some criteria, like two triangles are there. If all three sides are equal, so by on the basis of that triple S criteria, we can say that these two triangles are congruent. In the same way, if two side and angle are equal, two sides and angle are equal, okay, and this is also the foundation or the basis through which we can say that these two triangles are congruent. Everyone turn on the camera. If two angles on one side is there, then also we can say that these two triangles are congruent and equal. Understood? So there are some foundation of like triple S, ASA, SAS, RHS. There are some criteria or the foundation on which we can say that these two triangles are congruent. Understood, guys? Just we'll not go deep inside of it, but we'll just get this thing. Okay. Now, how to solve it and like how will you apply? We'll now come back to the circle check. So everyone first write it down. Did you get a brief? Brianna, Ezekiel, everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Could you just read what you wrote in green?
Yes.
Can you
Sorry.
read what you wrote in green?
Green. They are equal in measurement, equal in sides, and equal in angle. They are basically triangles. I'm talking about triangles. Okay, done. Shall I end this?
So 1 second.
Okay. Tell me when you're done.
Okay, so
Tell me when you're done. All done? Shall I erase this, guys? Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
done.
Okay. So now we'll back to the circle chapter. So we did two theorem. First theorem was that the radius and tangent make 90-degree angle. Now the second theorem is that from the external point, only two tangent can pass through it. So now the third theorem we will learn. So as Anna was not there, so that second theorem and third theorem basically they are combined in your book, but we will understand separate. Theorem number 3. So first of all, what's the second theorem says? Anna, are you there? No, I'm repeating it for you.
Yes.
Okay. So the second theorem says that, for example, there is an external point A, wherever it can be. I draw it here, but it can be anywhere. If you want to put anywhere, it's no problem. So what this theorem says? Yeah. So what this theorem says, Anna, that from, like for example, this is A point, which is an external point. So from this A point, only two tangents can be drawn, not more than that. This is the second theorem. Understood? Only two tangents can be drawn through the point A, says this theorem. Now the third theorem says that, for example, we learned in the second theorem that only two tangents can be formed. For example, this is AB and this is AC. So what third theorem says that from an external point A, only two tangents can be drawn. This we know very well. Okay. Only two tangents can be drawn. This we know. Then that these two tangents are equal. Joe tangents, the tangents which are made, they basically are equal. Understood? No. The tangents that are made, for example, here we can know that AB and AC are the tangents that are made from an external point A. So what this says that because A is an external point and from this two tangents are formed, it means that the AB is equals to AC. This is an external point. Two tangents are drawn. These two tangents are equal in length. Oh my God. Now we have to prove that. For that, you guys need to turn on your camera. Otherwise, I will not do it. Yeah, good. Everyone turn on your camera. Okay, Jahan, you can turn it off because your network is not good today. No need. Ezekiel, Hannah, quickly do it. I'll request June to make one feature so that they can't turn off their camera.
What, sir?
I'll request Zoom, like Zoom application, to make one feature so that the participants cannot turn off their camera.
That will be so nice, no?
Yeah? Sorry?
You will enjoy now, sir. You will enjoy everything.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have to prove this thing. Now listen, guys. The proving need one thing which is called as construction. So what I did, I did one construction. The construction is that joint BC and sorry, not BC. Joint OB and OC and KO. So I just join this thing like that. Okay, I just joined this thing. I'm proving this that why AB is equals to AC. Understood, guys? Yes or no? Everyone, please say yes. Okay. So now, can you tell me? Now for the proving part, first you have to write what is given. What is given? It is given that OB is equals to OC. Or we can do first thing solution. What is solution is that OB is equals to OC. Can you tell me why OB is equals to OC? Anybody? Can you tell me why OB is equals to OC?
Because it's the radius.
Yes, very good. It's a radius. So we are solving in triangle ABO and triangle ACO. We are checking this triangle to know that are they congruent or not. When we will prove congruent, then the remaining sides and angles are also equal. So we are checking these things. Okay. So what we did, I am checking in triangle ABO and triangle ACO. And in that we found that OB is equals to OC, like one side is equal. Okay. Now second is AO is equals to OA. Can you tell me why? Like this triangle, if you will check this triangle, if you will check this triangle, what are the side of this triangle? Can you tell me? What are the side of this triangle? AO, OC, AC. These are triangle sides. If I will check this triangle, can you tell me what are the sides of the triangle? AB, OB, AO. So both triangles sharing one side, which is AO. So it means that's why I wrote AO and AO are the common. Like if AO is 5 centimeter for AOC, then AO will be equals to 5 centimeter for AOB also. Understood? Both the sides are equal. Guys, if you didn't get it, just ask me, please. Yes or no? I'm moving then. So this is common. Okay. I know this angle and this angle is also equal. Why this angle and this angle is equal? Can you tell me?
They're both 90 degrees.
Yeah. So OBA, angle OBA is equals to angle OCA. Why? Because both are 90 degree. As we learned that tangent and radius make 90 degree to each other. Understood, guys? Yes or no? So now this is so by RHS, as I told you, right angle. So you can see that this is right angle, which is 90 degree. H is the hypotenuse and one side. RHS. So by RHS criteria, triangle ABO is congruent to triangle ACO. Congruent means now they both triangles are equal because as I told you, the foundation we got, the criteria we got, and the criteria we are using is right hypotenuse, right angle, hypotenuse side. So by the process of right angle, hypotenuse on one side, we can say that these two triangles are congruent. Now I told you when two triangles are congruent, then their sides are equal and their angles are equal. Their areas are also equal. So it means that the remaining side, which is AB, will always equals to AC through the process of or through the term of CPCT. CPCT means congruent parts of congruent triangle. Means congruent parts of congruent triangle says us that the remaining sides or the angles of a congruent triangle are equal because we proved right now that they both are congruent. Understood? Abigail, any problem? Ask me.
The last one, the CPCT, can you explain it again? Sorry.
See, CPCT is the term which says that congruent parts of congruent triangle means the congruent parts, like for example, this is AOC and AOB. These are the two triangles are there. Okay, we proved that they are congruent. Now, because they are congruent, so as I told you before, the remaining sides and remaining angles are also equal. Yes, so this property says that thing only. The remaining parts of the congruent triangles are also equal because these two triangles are congruent. Understood? Now write it down.
Got it, sir.
Yeah. Ezekiel, Anushka, Jahoan, A for Anna, understood?
Yes, sure.
Sir, could you explain the
Yes.
blue part again? My laptop was a bit not able to catch that up.
Okay, so the blue part says that we have to find three things so that they can be congruent. So first is OB is equals to OC because they both are radius. First thing is that. Okay, radius, they are equal. AO, this triangle is also sharing AO side. This triangle is also sharing AO side. So both are common sides, so they are also equal. And OBA and OCA both makes 90 degrees, then they are also equal. So by right angle is 90 degree. H is the hypotenuse and the side. So by RHS criteria, by the foundation of RHS, we can say that these two triangles are congruent. And because these two triangles are congruent, then the remaining sides or the angles are also equal. So it means that this AB side is also equals to AC. It's a three.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you write it down.
Sir, that symbol in like between ABO and triangle ACO, is that congruent?
Sorry, say it again. Say loudly.
The last line of the blue one, it says by right hand side and then triangle ABO. What's that symbol in between?
That symbol is congruent symbol.
Okay.
That symbol tells us that they both are congruent to each other, like this. Guys, if you didn't understand, ask me. So I told you the remaining sides and remaining angles are also equal. So can you tell me one more angle which are equal? The remaining angles are also equal. Can you tell me that angle's name? That which two angles are equal?
BAO and OAC are equal.
Which one?
BAO and OAC.
Yes. So we can write here also like angle BAO, like this angle I'm saying. This angle and this angle are also equal. BAO is equals to angle OAC. One more angle is also equal. I'm talking about this angle. This angle and this angle, these are also equal. So angle BOA is equals to angle AOC. Understood, guys? Yes or no? Write it down quickly. Tell me when you're done. Yes. Done? Philadelphia, guys? No?
2 more minutes.
Okay, okay. Quickly write it. I mean, write it down.
So what's the word you've written in yellow?
Construction. Construction, where I wrote join AOB, OC, and AO. Anushka, Ezekiel, you're making notes now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
when will today's math class get over?
Sorry?
How many more questions are you doing?
How many questions we are doing?
Now,
I'm done.
Okay, done. How many questions we are doing?
as
You
in
said three.
how long will the class go on for?
Yeah, it will go till 11:50, 50,
Yeah.
10:54.
Okay.
Done? Okay. So now we got this thing, we got this logic, okay? Now we will learn how to do question based on it. Okay. Now, Ezekiel, can you read the question, please?
In figure, is in figure, tangents PT and PT are drawn from a point P at a distance of 25 centimeters from the center of the circle, whose radius is 7 centimeters. Find the lengths of PT and PT.
So how will you do this, please? PT are drawn from a point P at a distance of from the center of the circle. Yani ki this P point from the center of the circle, it is given as how much? 25 centimeter. Okay, and the radius is also given, which is 7 centimeter. Now we have to find PT and PT dash. So what is given first? Given is that OP is 25 degree, 25 centimeter, and OT dash is 7 centimeter, and OT is also 7 centimeter because both are radius. Now what we have to find? What we have to find? Yes.
Is it possible to use the Pythagoras formula here?
Sorry, say it again loudly.
Is the Pythagoras formula usable here?
Yes, in this Pythagoras we
Because
will.
PG can be found because it's a 90-degree angle.
Yes, angle PT dash O is making 90 degrees. So before that, we'll write one statement that in triangle PT dash O. So I am checking in this triangle PT dash O. This triangle I'm checking. I'm checking in this triangle, okay? So PT dash O. Okay. So now in this triangle, we know that angle PT dash O is equal to how much? 90 degree. Yes. So and it is given that OP is equals to 25 centimeter. So this is given that this is 90 degree. Okay. And OP is 25 centimeter and OT dash is 7 centimeter. Now, how to consider which is hypotenuse, which is perpendicular, and which is base? So remember one thing, guys. This will be perpendicular and this will be base. You guys will confuse in that. Okay, why I'm saying this? See, I told you in the right angle triangle, if 90 degrees is formed, that this can be perpendicular, this can be perpendicular based on the angle, but here is no need of angle. Always the 90 degree is formed between perpendicular and base. Remember this thing. So here 90 degrees formed here. This will be perpendicular or base, whatever you want to take. Okay, and hypotenuse is the opposite side of the 90 degree. So the opposite side of the 90 degree is this side. So OP will be the 90 degree. Understood, guys? Yeah, so this is hypotenuse and I'm taking this as perpendicular. And I have to find PT dash, which is base. So I'll use the hypotenuse formula. H square is equals to P square plus B square. H square is 25 square plus P square is 7 square plus B square. I don't know. So 625 is equals to 49 plus B square. Now this will go and it will minus. So 625 minus 49 is equals to B square. 576 is equals to B square. Now square will go and it will become root. So 576 is equals to B. B is equals to 24. So I got this as 24. 24. Now, if this is as 24, this is as 24. So PT dash is equals to PT is equals to 24. Why? Because theorem number 3. Now, what was the theorem of number 3? That if P is an external point, and through that, if tangents are drawn, then both the tangents are equal. So because of that, this is 24, then this is also 24. So we got both the values. This is the answer. Everyone understood? Yes or no? Abigail, Jehovan, Ezekiel, Aprana.
Yes.
Quickly write it down. Quickly. Abigail didn't understand anything. Ask me, Veda.
Sir,
I understood, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Ezekiel.
sir, so PT equals something or another theorem?
That last theorem just we did, na?
Yeah.
Two tangents are equal. That by that theorem I can say that PT dash and PT are equal because P is an external point.
Yeah.
And if P is an external point, then the tangents which is arises from P, they are also equal.
Okay, sir.
H for Anna, got it? Jahovan, Anushka,
Yes, sir.
everyone wrote this? Please write it down. Abigail, you can stay in the class. You can write it and then you can leave. So press, you want to leave, you can leave. And you guys have 4 minutes break, then come back in with the science class. Bye Anushka, bye Anna.
Yes, sir.
Bye. Bye. Okay, guys. We'll start a science class. Abhigil, done?
Sir, I took a screenshot, so I will do it later.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, guys. We were doing which chapter? I forgot. Yeah. Okay. So good morning to all. Jashron, especially. Yesterday we did some bases and its characteristics. So today we're gonna learn about the bases are of two types. Bases are of two types. First is strong bases, and the second is weak bases. Okay, it's okay, Jashron, Jahoan, no need to turn on a camera. Try to fix the internet issue or whatever the issue. Like you can sit on that room which in which you are getting good network. Okay, for the class. So today, no need to turn on a camera. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay. Now there are two types of bases. Are there strong bases and weak bases? So strong bases are the bases that completely that completely dissolve OH minus ion. That completely dissolve OH minus ions. These bases are called as strong bases, and they partially it's the same as H plus ions we learned in acid, no? So in bases they completely dissolve, and in OH minus ions when they are partially dissolved are called as weak base. So some of the examples we should know. Some of the examples like NaOH, MgOH whole twice 2, CaOH whole twice 2. These all are strong bases. Okay, they completely dissociate the hydroxide ion. Basically, OH minus ions is also called as hydroxide ion. Understood, guys? And weak bases they did not completely dissociate it. For example, ammonia oxide, NH4OH. Ammonium oxide is a base, but it doesn't completely dissociate it. Understood, guys?
Does dissolve and dissociate the same thing?
No, dissolve. I mean, dissociated means it's not dissolved. The term I told is correct. Incorrect. It's dissociate. Dissociate is the perfect word. In which, if it is completely dissociate, then uh, it's a strong base. If it is not completely dissociate, then it's a weak base.
I didn't really understand what dissociate.
Dissociate means, as we learn, like HCl is there. Like if I will give you one example, like NaOH is there. So in NaOH, Na will completely release OH minus ion. Completely. because more H minus ions there in the solution, more basic solution is there. So that's why it is called a strong base. In weak bases, less OH minus ions are there in solution because of partially dissociation. Okay, so that's why it's called as weak base. Okay, clear it out. Quickly make it. Jahan, Jashran, Ezekiel, did you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Ezekiel, did you understand? Done? Shall I this? Everyone?
Sir, give me 1 second.
Jahan, Jashran? Okay, go.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So now strong bases are also called as alkali. Okay. So strong bases or the alkalis are the bases they usually dissolved in water. So now what does this mean? Those bases that are completely dissolved means ghul milna, dissolved in water, that bases are called as alkali. I'll repeat it again. Alkali are the bases that are completely dissolved in water. Understood? And they are the strong bases. Yes, Jashron or Jahoan.
Sir, if these bases dissolve in water, then is it the same thing as they dissociating in water?
Okay, dissolve is like sugar. Sugar is we are dissolving in water, it's called as dissolved sugar. Yes. Now dissociation is means टूटना, breaking up. Dissolved is like if you want to make lemonade, so what you do, you take salt and sugar and then you stir it continuously so that the sugar or the salt can dissolve in it. This is the dissolved meaning. Now dissociate meaning means like the if you will take NaOH, so Na and OH, they dissociate, they break each other, that's why it's called as dissociate. Understood? So now what I'm saying, bases that are completely dissolved in water, dissolved. Okay, they are called as alkali, and in nature they are strong bases. Now there is a one statement that they might ask you: all bases, no, sorry, all alkali. Oh, sorry, yeah, all alkali are bases, but all bases are not alkali. Why? I'll repeat it again. All alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkali. Why? Anybody?
Because all bases.
Yeah, both all bases and then stop. Yes, Jeshron.
Because all bases are not alkalis. Because all bases
Yeah,
don't
why?
dissolve in water. Only alkalis dissolve.
Yes, all bases consist of strong base also and weak base also. So only strong bases are dissolving in water, na? Weak bases are not dissolving. They are not releasing. So that is why the all alkalis means all strong base are the bases. But all bases consist of strong base also, weak base also. So that's why they are not dissolving. Most of all the bases are not dissolving in the water. That's why they are not called as alkali. Simple explanation. Understood, guys? Yes or no? Ezekiel, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Quickly write it down. Tell me when you're done. Okay, you want this one done. Hannah done. Ezekiel done. Hello, is this?
Yes, sir.
Ezekiel? Okay. Now, now we'll learn about reaction of bases. Reaction of bases with metals. What happens when metal react with base? What will happen when metal react with base? So metal plus base will form metal oxide plus hydrogen gas. So, or we can write not metal oxide, we'll write metal salt. Okay, did anybody know what will happen when metal react with acid? Anybody know?
Corrode.
I mean, corrosion will be there, but what is the reaction behind that? What is the reaction behind that? Is it the same as metal react with base? Yes,
It's
Ezekiel.
different, right?
What's different is there when metal react with acid? Yeah. Ezekiel, what's the same? What's the difference? Sorry.
The products are salt and hydrogen.
Salt and see, this is also metal, salt, and hydrogen. Is it same or different? Tell me, you're saying something. Okay, so it's gonna be same. Okay, so for example, if I will take
Muted,
one
sir, sorry. I was saying
yeah,
same.
yeah, good. So Na, if I'm taking Na, it's a sodium metal. Okay, I will write sodium metal. So when Na react with base, now I'll take base. mm, I'll take zinc metal. Zinc metal. Sorry. I'll take yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So when zinc react with sodium hydroxide, which is also called as NaOH. Okay, this is called as sodium hydroxide, also called as NaOH. It gives us Na2 ZnO2. It's a complicated compound. I guess, and I tell you to just do rectification for this. I usually say very less for the rectification, but you can do the rectification for this compound. Now, how it came, it's a mixed compound basically. How it came, how it formed, uh, it's better to not to ask. Okay. Yeah. So zinc, it is called as sodium zincate. And plus H2 gas, which is released. Okay. Just do the rectification for this thing. Okay. One more
What
compound. Sorry.
what is the Na2GNO2?
It's called as sodium zincate. Just give me a second. No? ठीक है. मैंने खोला भी नहीं है. एक्चुअली में क्या है कि मैंने एक ऑर्डर कर दिया था और जब वो आया तो मैंने उसको कैंसिल भी किया तो वो कैंसिल हुआ ही नहीं. हाँ तो हो गया गलती से. एक तो पढ़ा ही और एक ये वैसे ही आप देख लीजिए. अंदर आ जाइए. और कैंसिल भी नहीं हो रहा. मतलब मैंने कैंसिल किया हुआ ही नहीं और मेरे को पता ही नहीं चला. तो कभी कभी होता है. ओके थैंक यू. पानी पियेंगे. ओके या सॉरी फॉर दैट. Yeah, one more reaction which is I'm telling it to you is just give me a second. Yeah. The another reaction is aluminium plus NaOH. So this is aluminium plus sodium hydroxide, it gives us NaAlO2, which is also called as sodium aluminate plus H2 gas. So you can do these two reaction as a rectification. Okay, rest no need. Okay, write it down quickly. Ouch. Okay, done. Now I'll use this. Okay. What happens when base react with non-metal oxide? Okay, listen it like this. See, base when react with non-metal oxide, it gives salt plus water. When base react with non-metal oxide, na, it gives salt plus water. So we'll take one example. Base like NaOH will react with non-metal oxide. Let me think one non-metal oxide. Carbon dioxide will do. Or we'll do this thing. CaOH equals to plus carbon dioxide gives us CaCO3 plus H2O. Now listen guys. As I told you, calcium hydroxide is there. Listen guys, please pay attention, okay? Calcium hydroxide, which is a base. I'll write the name also. It is calcium hydroxide with carbon dioxide will form calcium carbonate plus water. So whenever the base react with non-metal oxide, it gives salt and water. Now, are you remembering one more reaction we did like this? Do you remember anything? Huh? When base react with acid, what will form? Salt and water. Understood, guys? Yes. So from these two equations, what we got that the non-metal oxide is basically acid. They are acidic in nature. Non-metal oxides are acidic in nature. Yes, please.
What is the name of this CaCO3?
Calcium
Calcium
carbonate.
carbonate, or is it? Okay,
Calcium.
thank you, sir.
Yeah. Non-metal oxide is acidic in nature. They are acidic in nature. Nothing else, but they are acidic in nature. Understood, guys? No. Everyone understood? Ezekiel, Jehovan, Jeshron, Hannah. Okay, write it down quickly. Tomorrow, on Monday, there will be the important topic, which is water and dissociation of acids. And today is your test, no? Thank you, Hannah, for reminding me. So today is your test. I will not give any other question on any other paper. I am just writing the terminal exercise right now. Okay, the terminal exercise question that you have to do, and you have to send it to me with the question answer. Like you have to write the question also and the answer also. Okay, understood, guys? I'm just opening the PDF. Only terminal exercise I'm taking. Shall I edit this, guys?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I'm just giving the questions for you guys. Terminal exercise है, okay? Okay, these 6 questions are there. I mean, no, these 5 questions are there, and total marks is 10. And you have only half an hour, 30 minutes, not more than 30 minutes to solve this.
So we have to do this and the terminal question.
Yeah, only terminal questions of 5 chapter. Okay, and total marks is each of contains 2 marks. And
So are these the terminal questions?
yes, terminal question.
Okay, so we have to do these. This is a test.
This is your test. 10 marks test.
Will you put it in the group?
Hannah is taking picture.
Okay.
Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the class. Till then, bye. Have a nice day. Signing off. Bye. Sayonara.
Bye, sir. Thank you.